thank you for watching today. So today we're going to talk about argumentative reasoning, what it is, and how we use it in our lives every day. So when you hear argumentative, you hear the word argument. So let's talk about what an argument is first. An argument is a rational, keyword, rational, a rational piece of discourse that's written or spoken, which attempts to persuade the reader to a belief, long term short, to persuade the reader to believe something. There's at least one premise in an argument in support of a conclusion, and that's keyword what I was talking about when I said rational. You have to have supporting evidence of your argument. So before we talk about what reasoning is, let's answer the question of how we actually use reasoning in our lives. So, how do we translate our everyday experiences from casual to professional, things that are implicit and explicit, and implicit is just something that was actually unsaid, and explicit is something that is actually said. And we'll get into that, what I'm saying, in just one moment, but implicit and explicit things in the language of argument. So how do we translate our everyday experiences from casual to professional, implicit and explicit, into the language of argument? So every day these experiences, whatever they may be, like I said, discourse is a conversation between you and another individual. It can be a conversation, obviously a discussion, or a discourse can also be written or spoken as well. Just something on a subject, whatever the subject may be, a discussion of that subject. So our everyday experiences are translated from whatever it may be, as I stated, into the language of argument, by reasoning. When a writer puts implicit experiences into writing, the audience is able to make sense of this argument by using the information at hand and drawing a conclusion from that. So something that's implicit, which is clearly not said. So this may sound a little strange, but we'll do some examples so you guys are clear in just a moment. So this is examples of using reasoning in just common everyday life. So all politicians look out for themselves. Harold is a politician. So the conclusion is going to be, obviously, Harold is looking out for himself. Now, I didn't say that Harold was looking out for himself, but implicitly, that's what I said. It was unsaid, but it was said at the same time, because politicians don't look out for anyone but themselves. Therefore, obviously, Harold is looking out for no one but himself. So we'll do a little more of these if this is still confusing you. So another sentence is, all politicians make promises they can't keep. Jerry is a politician, therefore Jerry will make promises he can't keep. So this is the argument. Jerry will make a promise he can't keep. Why? Because all politicians keep promises they can't keep. Now, I just said that is explicit because it was clearly stated that he couldn't keep that promise. And that is what this whole argument is based off of. So these are actual premises as well, what my argument is based on. One premise, two premise. You can have multiple premises in any argument, but there's at least one for it to be an argument. So we'll do another example in case you guys are still confused. So fracking lowers natural gas prices. Fracking reduces American dependence on foreign oil. Conclusion: fracking should be allowed in all states. So that absolutely is reasoning again. Every single one of these, reasoning. One premise, and may have one or two more premises, but each of them draw you to the conclusion. This is your mind using reasoning every single day. From conversations that we have, you can draw all of the information. You can have a big giant picture of what it means, and that is you using reasoning in your life every day. So let's talk about what reasoning is. Reasoning is the process of making sense of the things around us. So in order for us to understand our experiences, draw conclusions from information, or even present new ideas in the first place, we have to use reasoning. We often use reason without thinking about it because you're just not aware of your body subconsciously doing that, your mind doing that. But becoming more aware of how we think, we'll be better producers of messages. So I hope this made sense. Leave a comment below if you have any questions. I will see you soon. Thanks for watching.